Everyone's talking about cold plunging now. I'm sure you've seen it on your feed somewhere on social media. But is cold plunging actually worth it? Well, we tried it out so that we could let you know. We cold plunged for the last 30 days to let you know the benefits that we found through doing this.
I read online that you get acclimated in 7 to 10 days. That's not true. It hurts every day, no matter how long you've been doing it. I've confirmed that with friends that have been doing it for like a year. It always burns. That's just normal. So obviously the first thing that you're going to need to do to cold plunge is acquire some sort of cold plunge. They make different models. You can get ones with a tub like this that have a chiller that keeps the water at a certain temperature. You can just put ice in your bathtub. There's multiple different ways to do it. The water temperature will vary slightly between those methods, so your time in the water will need to be adjusted based on the temperature of the water itself. If it's 40 degrees, people say 3 to 5 minutes is all you need to be in there. Aubrie and I have stuck with the 3-minute thing. We feel like we get the best bang for the buck right there.
3, 2, 1, 3 minutes.
Overall, the most difficult part about cold plunging every day is just like getting in. It's this mental barrier of like, do I want to step foot in this cold water? You just gotta like, do it. Do it! Your hands and feet sometimes physically hurt from the cold.
My feet hurt and the hands hurt so bad. Also, apparently, someone told me you could get like rubber socks and gloves. Like you don't really need your hands and feet to get there.
I feel like the discipline aspect of it is the really big benefit to me. I started my day out doing something really hard and everything else just seems a lot easier.
And one of the benefits is doing it with my wife, which makes it a lot more fun. So yeah, it's quality time for us.
It's the biggest piece of dog.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about like the timeline of cold plunging. After you cold plunge, what's that like? Initially, right when you get out of the cold plunge, even though it was 50 degrees outside, everything just feels warm.
Yeah, somehow I feel like hot. I feel fine.
And then about 5 minutes later, you just feel so cold.
Mommy's going to get hot water.
It takes like 3 to 5 minutes after you get out, you just feel very cold and you start getting like chills. So I always joke like you have enough time to like dry off, change into clothes, and then you like get cold. Aubrie and I always throw on like sweats and hoodies and stuff like that. My hands are still like icicles, so you know, if you have some coffee, you can warm them up on your coffee cup. The other thing that you'll feel right when you get out is just like, I don't know, accomplished and energetic.
I feel ready. So ready.
As Dr. Andrew Huberman, who's studied the cold plunge effects, you're getting your adrenaline rush, endorphin rush, you're getting a dopamine rush, so you feel really great when you get out. I think if you're in a bad mood, it would put you in a good mood to cold plunge. Another common question that I hear is, when should you cold plunge? Like what time of day? Aubrie and I obviously do it like first thing in the morning. I think that that's probably the best time for us to do it. I think it really depends on your schedule. There's just things to know about when you should cold plunge as far as like other things going on. For example, don't cold plunge close to trying to go to bed because your body actually needs to warm up before you go to sleep. That's why like a sauna is so relaxing. It warms your body up and most people could just pass out after that. So a cold plunge, if you do it too late in the day, could affect your sleep at night. You also don't want to cold plunge right after you get done working out if your goal is hypertrophy. If you don't care about that, then you can do it right after, but they say give 8 hours after your workout to cold plunge. So that's why it's just easier for us to do it like first thing in the morning before we do anything else. Obviously, one of the reasons that you don't cold plunge right after working out if you're going for hypertrophy is because it reduces muscle swelling. So that's one of the benefits. It talks about lowering your soreness after workouts and things like that because of that anti-inflammation effect of the cold water. There's also some benefits that come about for like skin benefits by like closing the pores down. I know a lot of women will like ice roll their face. Well, a cold plunge is like ice rolling your face if you put your face in. Also, there's some benefits that like I don't know if I can really say they're doing because, for example, you know, your body gets flooded with something called a cold shock protein when you get in. I don't know. I have no way of testing that. There's some benefits that people talk about that I don't know if you'll be able to feel. Also, I think that I have a pretty high stress life. I think a lot of people have stress in their life and really it's just how you deal with that stress. I would say that I haven't really noticed like a decrease in my perceived stress levels after cold plunging other than like like that, probably immediately afterwards, you're kind of in a euphoric state. But in general, I haven't noticed like a huge difference in stress throughout the day based on just cold plunging. Also, there's an improved immune function. And I will say this, I haven't gotten sick since I started cold plunging. And on top of that, Aubrie and Letty both got the flu B and I didn't get it. So I don't know if that's just a fluke or not. I usually get sick if Scarlett or Aubrie gets sick. I haven't gotten sick since I've been cold plunging. So far, winning. Side tangent, PEScience's pancake mix is way better than Kodiak cakes. They're fluffy, they taste way better. I'll link it down here, the best pancake mix. To end the video, I guess the next question asked is, am I gonna continue to cold plunge? And the answer is yes. Again, other than the euphoric state you get and hopefully the other benefits that are unseen, I'm not really sure what you get out of it, but I know that I start my day out doing something hard and it just makes everything else easier to do throughout the day. Something I'm adding into my resolutions to cold plunge every day while I'm home. Obviously, if I'm traveling, I don't want to have to like deal with that, but every day that I'm home, I'm gonna cold plunge. So maybe we'll be doing a video a year from now giving you an update on what it was like to plunge for pretty much a whole year. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it educational, informative, whatever. Comment down below if you have any cold plunging questions. I'll link my cold plunge in the description so you can see which one we got. Share this video with a cold plunger. Subscribe if you haven't. You're worth it.